What keeps you up at night about Parkinson's? Is it the stiffness, the fatigue, or the worry about tomorrow? Or maybe it's the silence, that feeling that nobody out there really understands what you're going through. I used to keep it all bottled up. For 5 years after my diagnosis, I kept my head down. I thought staying silent would be easier. One thing I learned that silence doesn't fix anything, and complaining doesn't change anything. And the turning point for me was the first time I spoke up. I hit record, I shared my story, and I braced myself for nothing. Instead, I got flooded with responses. My video about hidden side effects got 173 comments, not likes, comments. People opened up. They were sharing things that they'd never told anybody before. And that's when it hit me. We weren't just talking about symptoms. We were building something bigger, a movement waiting to happen. The hidden reality that no one talks about, that the doctors don't tell you. And today, we are going to break that forever.
Welcome to Living with Parkinson's. The good, the bad, and the reality. Real talk, real life, real community with Bryce Perry. Let's begin.
Hey, everyone, I'm Bryce, and this is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. Now, this podcast is more than videos. It's more than audio. It's more than me. And here's something that you might not realize or know. I only started these podcasts at the beginning of this year. That's right. Like just months ago. As an example, in the last 3 months, I think over 6,000 new people have joined. Over 5,000 new people listening to the audio podcast. And that's not luck. That's not random. That's momentum. And that's proof that we're doing something that matters here. And the truth that doctors won't tell you about Parkinson's, it needs to be said. So today I want to challenge you. Yes, you. To stop just surviving and stop changing how the world sees Parkinson's. Stay tuned because later in this episode, I'm going to share something brand new that we created. Okay. And it's not just a song. It's a music video. It's not just a song. It's a battle cry. And I want you to see it. The truth is, I never set out to be the leader of a movement. I was just trying to figure out how to live with this freaking disease. But then thousands of people start showing up. People who are tired of being invisible, tired of being ignored, tired of feeling like their voice doesn't matter. And that's not an accident. That's a calling. And I'll take it on. But here's the truth. A movement doesn't happen because one guy with Parkinson's has a YouTube channel or puts a podcast out. A movement happens when thousands of voices come together and refuse to be ignored anymore. And this changes everything. And that means I need you, not somebody, not when it's convenient. I need you right now. I know that some of you are thinking, hey, Bryce, I'm too old. My symptoms are too advanced, or I don't know how to get started. Well, let me stop you right there. Too old? That just means you've got wisdom and stories that younger people are desperately need to hear. You've walked the road, you're the voice of experience, and movements are built on wisdom. Too symptomatic? Your presence alone proves something. When people see you show up, even on hard days, it shatters the stereotype that Parkinson's means that you're out of the game. You're not out of the game. How about not good with technology? Get over it. That's okay. You don't have to live stream on TikTok. You can start by telling your doctor the truth at your next appointment, or sharing your story with a friend, or typing 2 words in the comments. Just say, I'm in. That's all you need to do to get started. And nobody is excluded from this. Nobody gets to say I can't, because your voice, your story, your courage, that's what fuels the movement. What they don't want you to know is this, that the system works better when we stay quiet. But we're not staying quiet anymore, are we? Why does it matter so much? Because Parkinson's doesn't just affect our bodies. It affects how the world looks at us. And right now, too often, we're seen as broken, fragile, fading. But that's not the truth. We're resilient, we're fighters, and we're here. We're still here, aren't we? We're still here. And if we don't change the script, if we don't stand up and say, this is who we really are, this is what it really is, and this is what it really feels like, then who will? This movement is about visibility. It's about dignity. It's about making sure the next person diagnosed doesn't feel as alone as we once did. It's about care partners who need just as much support as we do. It's about proving that Parkinson's may not slow us down, or it may slow us down, but it will not silence us. This is the hidden reality no one talks about. But starting today, join me. Let's start. We will. Man, I get fired up. I'm so fired up right now. And you know what? I asked Carmen for Carmen's Care Partner Corner on this. And this is what she had to say. She said, "Hi, everyone. It's Carmen. And here's why care partners need this movement too. We don't get a manual. We're figuring this out alongside you, one day at a time. And sometimes care partners stay silent because we don't want to add more stress. But silence is heavy for us too. When we speak up, when we connect with other care partners, we join the movement. And suddenly we're not carrying it alone anymore. We can share what's hard, we can celebrate what's good, and we can remind each other that we're still learning, and that is okay. So if you're a care partner, I want you to commit or comment, still learning, because the truth is, none of us have all the answers, but together we have enough. Man, that's well said. Thank you. Thank you, Carmen. You see, this isn't just about me. It's not even just about people with Parkinson's. It's about all of us, patients, care partners, family, and friends. And here's the best part. You don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't have to have all the answers. Hell, I once wanted a fork and I accidentally asked for a flashlight. We still laugh about it, right? They still don't let me live this one down. If I can keep showing up, if Carmen can admit she's still learning, then you can too. You've got a voice and it matters. And right now, I want everyone to do something together. Look at that subscriber count below. We're at 10,163 people when I'm recording this. Right? By the end of the day, let's make that number jump. Not for me, but for the person who gets diagnosed tomorrow and needs to know that he's not alone. Hit subscribe right now. Be part of the proof that this movement is alive, that we're not dead, that we're moving forward. Okay. I told you earlier to stay tuned, and here it is, okay? Put together a little video, a music video, and we played it inside the inner circle, and it's 3 minutes long. Okay, but it's not about music. It's a challenge. It's a battle cry for the Trailblazers, the ones ready to do more than just survive. I don't want you to just watch it. I want you to feel it. And then I want you to ask yourself a question. Ask yourself, am I ready to move from silence to action? All right, here it is.
Just a story of survival. This is a movement. Welcome to the inner circle. We're the ones who lean in when it's hard, who raise our voices, shining through the dark, asking all the questions that nobody dares, finding strength in truth, pushing past the scares. Trailblazers, truth tellers, resilient and strong. We challenge the fight, we carry each other along. Not just survivors, we rise and we stand. With humor, honesty, and heart in our hands. On the days when hope feels out of reach, we lift one another, we practice what we preach. Purpose in our step, fire in our eyes. Together we conquer every mountain we climb. Bryce-ism, we speak truth over fear. The inner circle's voice is always near, to remind you who you are, to boost you when you fall. We stand behind you, united we call. We're trailblazers, truth tellers, resilient and strong. We challenge, defy, we carry each other along. This isn't a support group, it's our battle cry. In the inner circle, together we rise.
Ask yourself this. Am I ready to move from silence to action? You have a choice. Here's your choice. Publicly, drop I'm in the comments and share one thing that you've been staying quiet about. That's how movements start. One person speaks, others follow. Share this video. Get this in front of someone who needs to hear it, needs to know they're not alone, that they're not alone anymore. Subscribe, because when you do, you're not just clicking a button, you're joining a movement. And privately, if you're ready to be a trailblazer, if you want to help me and the rest of us build this from the inside out, then join us in the inner circle. That's where the real work is going to happen. The link's in the description. This movement has started, and it starts now. And you can close this video and nothing changes. Or you can take one step, a comment, a share, a subscription, or be a part of something bigger than Parkinson's itself. Don't just watch the movement, be a part of it. Join it, share it, start talking. And here's today's Bryce-ism. With Parkinson's, movement isn't just about exercise. It's about creating momentum. And when we come together, we can't be ignored anymore. Join me. And until next time, keep showing up, keep seeking out, and you keep doing life today.